Right guys, it's the morning. I was supposed to be at Santa's pod, but as you can see, I'm not there. So there's only one thing that means: broken. Let's get stuck in. Welcome back to the channel. Right guys, so as I said, unfortunate timing, but it's broken. I'll discuss what's happening. Let you in. So basically, it's a weird one. So I've been pushing coolant once or twice, but not all the time. I've been losing a little bit of coolant, and it's been pressurizing, but not much. It made me suspect that it was the cap. Now I changed the cap and it's gotten a lot better. It's not actually losing any water, but it's still pressurizing. So bought myself a head gasket kit, just more like I was actually expecting it to be okay. It was more to clear my mind. Plugged it in, did it, and yep, turned yellow. So it's leaking gas. I have got a sneaky suspicion of what it was or what caused this, but we're going to have to do some automotive archaeology here and dig in, see what we find, see if we can find any smoking guns. So I'm not cancelling the dyno next week yet. This is getting done this week. I'm going to pull the head off today, get it all stripped apart, have a look, get the head gasket in order. Already got the bolts in order. Yeah, fun times. So let's get stuck in. Alright, so made a load of progress. As you can see, got everything off of here, got the cam belt off. I actually haven't put the tool in at the moment. I've just marked it up and marked all around the belt. I am probably going to double check with the tool, but that's just to get to this stage. What a hell of a mission it was to get the manifold out without taking everything else off. I probably should have just taken everything off. It would have been probably an hour extra work, but I would have been able to get it all out of the way. To get it back in, I might have to move it out of the way. But now we're ready to zap this all off. So let me get that done, and then I'll bring you in when I've got that off and we can start working on the head bolts. Right guys, as you can see, we're at a point now where basically I'm going to start pulling the head bolts loose. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you up there and we're going to listen for any difference in sound of these bolts as I loosen them, because I've got a suspicion we might find a loose bolt or two. So let's get this out and get cracking. So I'm going to clean up some of this oil and then we're going to pull the head off. Okay, so that's the head loose. It's actually slid itself back a little bit, so might as well pull it off then. See what kind of damage we're dealing with. Okay, so obvious signs of where it was blowing. I think this side, yeah. See, the water jackets have expanded where they aren't anywhere else. They're blowing up over here and it's blowing this apart. So I think I'm going to get away with a new head gasket and new bolts. Let's have a look at the head first before we get too excited. Right, so hopefully you guys can see it's not too dark, but everything seems to be okay. No obvious signs of damage, but there's a lot of blow mark there and there. So I think it was blowing around the edges of the cylinders, which is not great. But there's no actual, fingers crossed, but there's no actual damage. I see some weirdness around there. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any actual damage. Hopefully I'll get away with it then. Right, so we're at the point now where we've got a head gasket on, all cleaned. I've chopped the head bolts because they need modifying for the aftermarket head bolts that I'm using. Yeah, as I said, this bottom section is all clean, all aired out. Need to go clean the head and bring it over, and then I'll get you set up and we'll put it down, and I'll do a time lapse of me just bolting it all back up. So we are getting there. Okay guys, so I'm out here once again. It's a bit more of a nicer day today. Yesterday I got a load of stuff done, got all the timing done, the top done the turbo this morning, run a bit more of the wires. Basically I'm just getting shit done because I've got the date with the dyno in 24 hours. So I need to get this all done. Top's looking good so far. It's all gone back together pretty easy. Yeah, gotta get underneath, do some stuff, basically stuff that I can't really show anyone because it's all underneath and all awkward to get to, but I'll catch you up once we're a bit closer. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole top done. The only thing I've really left off is like a couple of things down the bottom, that heat shield, some, you know, the heat shield that goes along there, a couple of things. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill it full of water, fill it full of oil. I'm going to use sort of I'm going to use 5W30, which is not what I use normally, just to flash it through. So just to get this started, hopefully, fingers crossed, this starts and runs fine, can warm the oil up, and then I can drain it and do the filter too. But right now I'm just in testing mode, so I need to get fluids in it and then give it a start. Right guys, so sad story time now. So basically tried to start it and it sounded very weak. Something's not right. Put the compression tester in, cylinder 1's got compression, cylinder 2 doesn't. So looks like I got a bent valve. Yeah, I pretty much feel like jumping off a fucking bridge now, because I've got to pull this all apart again and put it all back together. Miss my dyno tomorrow. Yeah, not happy, man. So I think that's going to be it for now before I start throwing things. So thanks for joining me again in this terrible news and everything. Hopefully next week, the next episode, we'll try to get this sorted out, because I've got more dates and stuff coming up. So yeah, thanks for joining me again. Thanks for joining me for the ride, and I'll see you in the next one.